Welcome, boys and girls, to the 2003 Toyota Land Cruiser 100 series, known as the Amazon in the UK. And welcome to a problem of my own making. Now, from the factory, this comes with 31-inch tyres, which are very respectable. They come with road tyres on them, not all-terrains or anything like that, and they're fine. But what's better is a 35-inch tyre. And by better, I mean worse. It's worse to drive, worse for braking, worse for acceleration. I'll get into that in another video because I've been running these for years now. One of the ways it makes it worse is that you cannot put a spare tyre under this car, and so you have to sacrifice your boot space. You could just store the thing in, you could just store it in the interior of the vehicle, but you've just witnessed the first problem. The damn thing weighs about 35 kilograms and it's huge, so it's difficult to move it around. But if I put one of them in there, right, there we are. That's my 35-inch spare tyre stored, and that leaves me with space for a fizzy beverage and really not much else. You could also splash out on a tailgate mounted spare tyre carrier, which once they're mounted, they wobble quite a lot. And also, I looked at one this week from Descent Off-Road. It was $7,000 US, and that's before you even get the thing fitted or shipped or the customs duty in Kierstallens, Britain. So that's not a solution, and the tailgate carrier is not a solution, at least not for me. From the factory, the spare tyre is stored under here using this system. That winds down underneath the tyre, and it's got a pulley that you just lower, put your tyre on and pull it back up again. Ample amount of space for a 31-inch tyre, or in fact a 33. But my mission today, against my better judgment, is to try and get a 35-inch tyre under here and see just how bad it is. I've still got my factory original Toyota toolkit here, even though the jack itself is useless now because of the lift, which contains the necessary gadgets for lowering a spare tyre. That's the little lock nut, that's part of the spanner, that's part of the spanner. I have to put this in there, screw it down, then add my lock nut. I don't know why I've got two, they look identical. More is better, I suppose. Screw that down, and now I can jam this in and remove my tyre. Well, I've just realised I haven't made it long enough and I have to use some of the extra extension pieces. There she is, in all her glory. Let's get that on. So the process here is to use this hole in the boot. Now, I've got a body lift, which makes this even more complicated, but you have to put that down into the hole and then find the socket. I'm going to go underneath the car because I can, but otherwise you'd have to peer through this hole and try and find where you put the lock nut. First problem is that I've got this brace in the way because, you know, body lift. So if I loop that through, try and get it into the hole, give it a bit of a reach around here, and I can get it in the hole. Then we just rotate gradually to lower the pulley. Yes, hello dog. What is it? Have you come to help me? Or have you just come to get in the way of the camera? It's come to get in the way of the camera. Alright. Oh, there's a piece of it's just fallen off. That's now rolling down the hill. Let me go get that. Oh, and it's the lock nut. Fantastic. Let's get that shoved in. I like to put my pulley inside. Then I have to get myself enough space to tuck that down. No, I have to push it further. Now, you're going to start to see where we have a problem. Whoa. the left hand side here, no problem at all. Lots and lots of space round about. At the back we've got about a centimetre, maybe half an inch if you're American, about a centimetre there. The tyre is not sitting flat because I can't get it to go up any further, and I'll show you why. Around the rear of the tyre we are contacting the pan hard rod at the top, the handbrake cable in the middle, and the anti-roll bar at the bottom. In fact, the only reason I'm not hitting the differential casing is because of the anti-roll bar. On the right hand side here, we're banging up against the exhaust. Yeah, it's like not even a centimetre of space there at the back. The question was, can you put a 35-inch tyre underneath the Land Cruiser 100C's spare, or at least a factory spare mounting position? I think we can all agree the answer is no, you cannot. Not even if you try really, really hard.